practice 4 coming up over Lukey Heights. Just loses traction at the rear end there, spitting him off. Nasty crash to have, but he is up and okay. Much of an effect. Here's a replay of the crash.
Look at the way the bike grinds along the tarmac. That's why there's debris left everywhere. The rider bouncing over the curb. There is about a 10mm difference there between the edge of the curb.
Another rider to fall victim in that free practice 4 session.
Yes,
he was limping a bit from this as well.
Yeah, and that's the second one. He actually has sustained bruising to one of his ankles. Is it any wonder after that happened earlier?
As Davis is lighting the time screens up. Oh, that's an enormous crash. An enormous crash for David Salom here in this session with just over 4 minutes remaining. The bike turn 11 and turn 12, and that's the high side, but it's just at such a high speed that both bike and rider being cartwheeled around.
The track at Sudbury. Look in the background.
Yeah, it's a high side, and he was, oh my word, Gino Ria nearly collecting him as well. He was very, very...
Top 4, 1.5 separate.
Oh, and Torres has gone down, and that's such a shame for him on his World Superbike debut. He's had a few moments in this race, and I think he might be okay. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, he's just decked out. He's just decked out, lost the front. Maybe look in the background. Same as Chaz Davis, exactly the same crash as Chaz. Time screens, I actually just hit number 16 and I nearly had a minor heart attack. Onto the start-finish straight we go.
In the train, the white bike, this is the left-hander of turn 10. That was a strange one.
It's just decked out completely. You see there's a dip in the circuit there, just as they go left, and he was just carrying so much corner speed, it just looked like it completely decked out.
Fault services. And of course the key thing, high. Oh, and look at that! Tom Sykes!
Massive crash there for Tom Sykes.
He'd just been caught, and when he was catching Haslam, look, left hand side. My goodness me.
Word, that is a nasty, nasty. Totally in 43 races. It was an incredible record. See what's going on here. He's gone straight on. And then, oh my word! Randy de Punier has lost the front end, and then Randy himself has wiped out Alex Lowe's. 11 up the inside of VAR, going way, way, way too quick. That's his crash totally. He's wiped out Kem 9th. Oh my, that was a nasty, nasty corner. Just pivoted. Oh, Leon has them getting payback for Assen by the looks of things there. The two came close to each other.
Workers, if they were paid, they would have earned that pay very much in this race alone. There is Greg Black, then out. They're in is on the left. Oh dear.
That's a bit unlucky, that. That's...
Was at the S's, that's on the change of direction there. Yeah, no damage done to much the bike or him. Oh, Jonathan's obviously...
Melbourne and down.
Oh, I don't think why did he have to... Oh, and that's at Schwantz, that's at the Craner Curves Schwantz area. That's a big one, is that?
That was Aidan
Jonathan. Oh, that's carrying down. Yeah, lost. Just carried too much from there. Really.
Oh, that's Nico Tyrrell. Wow. What a massive get off the Altea bike. He's just come back.
Look how quick he's coming into turn 3 there. Now the bike really destroyed Greg.
Yeah, they're requiring a complete rebuild of the grid. There's an incident for him in free practice 3 yesterday morning. Hasn't been, as you can see then, a trouble-free weekend, but nevertheless he's up there on the front row. Yep. There was Ricky Russo. There's the contacts. Russo on the right, VAR on the left.
On the outside, now they're up to the braking zone. That is turn 4, and he's out.
Down,
Torres.
I think. Yep, I think it was...
So welcome back, our European viewers, looking at the crash.
Out of shape, but Keenan just went into the turn 3, turn 4 and 5, just front.
With the second toe fracture. This is why. These are the opening few minutes.
Number 7. Chaz is down.
No, Giuliano. That's a very, very big accident for Davide Giuliano. This is a replay.
Yeah, just watch it as it kind of flicked out. He lost the back and then it laid him down. But that was very heavy, and he is going to be beaten up with that. It did look really, really nasty. Could have... well, it could be very, very serious. Very fast, that is for sure.
Now he's come together with Alex Lowe's. So Alex Lowe's coming into the pit lane, and he can't...
Washout, isn't it?
And Biocco is the rider who's right behind. So let's see how Biocco avoids the situation. Thank goodness that bike didn't make its way back onto the track, and we've seen that happen before. Oh, in fact, it did. Oh! And that was Biocco just avoiding it. And
you see here, he actually makes contact with Matteo Biocco, and then the high side effect. He slams hard down on the back of his head and on his back. Look at that, really, really nasty incident.
Look at him, and it's Davis.
Davis goes through, but Biaggi goes, oh, they've hit, Biaggi's down, he's hit Tom Sykes.
No, I think, well, they were too into what's happened. Wow.
Yeah, just low-sided, just spun round.
125 GP world champion Nico Terol. That's the back end of Jules Cluzel's crash on Friday. Oh, there you see, Chaz Davies had gone wide again. Vladimir's okay. And, oh, blimey, the bike certainly isn't. That is a mess there. And puffing
in the warmer conditions, but I think
Vladimir
goes down.
Oh, that's such a shame. The Dutchman was pushing and pushing and pushing, and he could smell another podium, but sadly for him,
Jordi Torres up to ninth. And
do you know what? That was on the cement dust, I think.